Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm your host, Abby Williams. Any student currently in an AP class who wants to take their AP exam and hasn't registered is asked to please see Ms. Hager in the guidance office. The deadline to order exams is March 15th. Any student who is interested in cheerleading or mascot tryouts but missed the mandatory tryout meeting is required to see Mrs. Fry in room A4 to pick up the information packets. Mu Alpha Theta will be hosting Pi Day in the CSC all day on March 14th, except during Lunch and Learn 1. You will be able to participate in a free hand circle contest, a board game, origami with Mr. Ludwig, a pie mural, and hula hoop contest, take a selfie with Einstein, a competition for memorizing the numbers of pi, a paper airplane competition, and voting for a teacher to be pied in the face. Stop by and join in on the fun.
Are you looking for someone to pie your favorite teacher in the face? Then look no further than Mu Alpha Theta's Pi Day. It is only $1 per vote. You can turn in your money on March 14th during Pi Day to see Mr. Brandt, Mrs. Butler, Miss Eckerd, Mr. Evans, Mr. Glamp, Mrs. Kubis, Mr. Marker, Mr. Savakis, Mr. Sheridan, Mr. Snyder, Mr. Trenton, or Ms. Zingas get pied in the face. Whoever receives the most votes will get pied. We cannot wait to see you there.
We go to Nate Roth for the 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today for weather, we are expecting a high of 54 and a low of 31. For Saturday, we'll have a high of 41 and a low of 16 with a 100% chance of rain. For Sunday, we are looking for a high of 36 and a low of 13. That's all for Wildcat weather. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Nate. Chick-fil-A Leader Academy will be accepting monetary donations to be entered into a 50-50 raffle. Donations will be split between the winner and a local animal shelter. Donations will be taken from March 14th through the 25th, during Wildcat Time in F202 and during Lunch and Learn in the Commons area. A $1 donation earns you 1 chance. A $5 donation will get you 7 chances. Please contact Sydney Party, Alexis Knoll, Emma Cohen, Megan Brackney, Corinne Brunetto, or Mrs. Koss with questions. Did you know that a large percentage of the blood used in the United States comes from high school and college students? Every 2 seconds, someone needs blood in our country, and 3 lives are saved by every donation of blood. Blood donated in our community serves up to 100 surrounding hospitals. Sign up in the Senior High Nurse's office with Mrs. Zeza to participate in this year's blood drive, which will be held on Friday, March 25th in the Ox Gym. All students must be registered with Mrs. Zeza by March 18th to donate. No walk-ins will be permitted the day of the drive. Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Adina Prue with What's Cookin'.
What's Cookin' Latrobe? It's Friday, March 11th, and cooking up in the main line, we eat the Filet-O-Fish sandwich with a side of crispy french fries and broccoli tops. The sandwich options for today are a hamburger, cheeseburger, or a chicken patty. The pizza options for today are the homemade plain and pepperoni pizza. In the grab-and-go bar, we have fresh salads, deli hoagies, and broccoli. The soup of the day is beef noodle. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Adina. The Wilmington Community Pool is seeking Red Cross certified lifeguards to work part-time this summer. Please see Mrs. Scala in room C104 for an application if you are interested. Completed applications are due on or before Friday, March 11th. Do you want to work somewhere fun and in the center of everything? HB Leisure is the world's leading attraction partner for skills games and amusements across the globe. They are currently looking for game operators to work at Idlewild. The pay is $13 per hour. See Ms. Hager in the guidance office for details. The deadline to apply is March 16th. We now go to Luke Hamdy for the Wildcat Sports Report.
What's up, Latrobe? To the ice rink, your Pens are back in action where they host the Las Vegas Golden Knights tonight at 7 p.m. Later in the weekend on Sunday, the Carolina Hurricanes come to town for a key divisional matchup, with puck drop slated for 1 p.m. In the NFL, teams have been very active this week with a lot of off-season trades. Some of these moves include a huge blockbuster trade involving Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos for Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, 2 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks. Additionally, the Washington Commanders acquired Carson Wentz in return for 2 third-round picks. To the hardwood, you can tune in a multitude of games throughout the weekend. To highlight on Saturday night, the Milwaukee Bucks head to Chase Center to battle the Golden State Warriors with tip-off at 8:30 p.m. That's all for sports. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Luke. Seniors' new scholarships are being posted daily onto the district scholarship page. Be sure to check out the new Stephen Locascio Memorial Scholarship. Please visit the scholarship page for applications, details, and deadlines. Money awarded now decreases school loans later. American Legion Post 982 is offering scholarships to send 3 students each to 2 different programs offered this summer, including the Keystone Boys State Leadership Program, which is a week-long program focused on leadership development that will be held at Shippensburg University from June 19th through the 25th. Male residents of Pennsylvania who have completed their junior year of high school and have at least 1 semester of high school remaining are eligible to apply to attend. There are also scholarships available for the PA American Legion State Police Week, which is a 6-day camp to introduce students interested in pursuing a career in law enforcement or a branch of the military that will be held at Messiah University on June 5th through 11th. Male or female students who are at least 15 years old before the start of the camp are eligible to apply to attend. Students interested in applying to either program can contact Mrs. Yetter or guidance for more information. Now here's Harley Cochran with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. In World News, on Tuesday, South Korea held their presidential election and voted in conservative oppositions candidate Yoon Suk-yeol. Yoon is a former prosecutor and fairly new within the political spotlight. On Wednesday, the Pentagon announced that it's canceling any plans to send Ukraine's military Air Force MiG fighter jets, stating that it wouldn't significantly benefit Ukraine and that the transaction would be high risk for both parties involved. That's all for World News. Now here is Alexis Knoll with Community News.
Thanks, Harley. On Tuesday night, the school board hired junior high teacher Mr. Brady as the new head football coach. Previously, he was an assistant coach at Penn Trafford, the PIAA 5-8 state champions from this year. Many hope that he carries this success to our football program. Good luck to Coach Brady. That's all for Community News. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.